Welcome everybody to another cryptocurrency market analysis video. So starting right off the bat, I have a little picture of you. It's a Pokemon called Slackoth. Slackoth, known for being very lazy. I've included him at the beginning of the video to reflect the market behavior at the current moment. Very lazy, slow, choppy, range bound, nothing really happening. So if we go into coin market cap, we can take a little look at the general outlook of the market. The top 10 coins or so at a billion plus market cap. As you can see, the market hasn't been doing great. Not a lot of movement considering it's a cryptocurrency space. So considering it's been a lot more volatile in the past, recently it's been pretty decent. However, out of the 11 coins with a billion plus market cap, only one manages to stay in the green in the last 7 days. So that happens to be Litecoin. Litecoin seems to be a little bit stronger out of all of them. Well, rather 10 cryptocurrencies. I guess Tether doesn't really count, right? Not really sure what's happening with them, but they had like a little scandal in the past, but we won't get into that. So jumping into things, let's start with Bitcoin. Starting with the long-term outlook, we can see that as I've shown in previous videos, we had a big descending triangle over here in this bear market, and in recent times, following this big move to the downside, we're in this choppy range. I mentioned last video that we might have gotten a breakout to the downside. However, it's caught support at this fib level 0.236 and it continues to be range bound. So if we actually readjust this here, our symmetrical triangle becomes a little bit wider. But as you can see, it's still hanging around the lower side of the symmetrical triangle without a lot of volume coming in on the green bars. So we can expect it to go a little bit lower. So if I were to make a price prediction, probably around the... Let me get a horizontal ray here. Probably around this level, 3130. And then after that, we can take a measured move from this point to that point and then reflect it over here. So maybe 2500, 2600. That would be a good guess. A good target, as to say. Look on the bullish side. It's a little bit harder to be bullish considering that there is a big downside movement preceding this, and given that the action is choppy but more towards the downside, it's not easy to have a bullish. I mean, you can if some people would, but generally the bears are still taking a hold of this market. So back into the 4 hours, not much difference. As you can see, we actually do get a higher low and a higher high, which is actually looking pretty good. However, we might get a pattern where we have not ascending, what's it called again? It's like ascending wedge or something. No. Rising wedge. Wait. Little intermission here. Yeah, rising wedge. No, there's another name for it, isn't there? No, rising wedge. As you can see, I haven't been trading very frequently as of late, but if we do get patterns, something like this, maybe not. But either way, it's not strong enough on the green side, looking at the volume, to actually make a good case for it to be bullish or having the possibilities of the price to move up, in my opinion. I could be wrong. This is cryptocurrency, so the markets are pretty volatile. Now going into Ethereum, our second and last coin of this analysis. Actually, before we do that, I want to show you guys another thing. So during this bearish winter, as node investor would say, cryptocurrency winter, I've been taking notice into other parts of cryptocurrency, namely fundamental analysis. So before this, I used to always pay attention to technicals because technicals were just more fun for me. I enjoyed it more. I felt like I could be more profitable from doing the technical side of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, other altcoins rather. So recently, because of the downturn and because of the sluggish and choppy ranges that all the coins are trading in and the slow movement, I've taken a turn into fundamental analysis, which means that during this period of low movement, I find it to be a great opportunity for accumulation of certain coins. So what I did was I read a fabulous book by Nick Patel called The Altcoin Trader's Handbook. And based on that, I created a spreadsheet containing different metrics. So community rankings, some supplies, development, innovation, market cap, such as that. And I'm starting to grade all of them based on information I get from CoinMarketCap and other sources as well, like their website and social media, information like that. And eventually I'll rank all of them from F to A. So look out for that. I'll probably share that with you guys, all 4 viewers in the future. And I've also created a checklist or pertaining to this. So this is kind of like my reference material to these different metrics. And all of this can actually be found on a Medium article that I've created. So I'll actually tab back over here. And if we go to medium.com and we look at my fabulous account, if my computer can load. Well, I don't even know how to use this thing. Where is it? Help me out. Not profile. Oh, yes, it is in profile. The secret to investing in altcoins. So I have a little article over here, lots of links, lots of processes. It's it doesn't do the book justice. It has a few steps, but obviously it doesn't explain or isn't as comprehensive as what you would find in the book. So I've also linked the book in here. I'll link this article for any of you guys interested in learning a little bit more about fundamental analysis and you're not sure where to start. This will help you get your feet wet. So going back to Ethereum, as you can see, Ethereum follows Bitcoin. All the altcoins are really following Bitcoin, so Bitcoin's the main target, but Ethereum has a second highest market cap, so it would be valuable to watch. We have a little bit of a pullback over here, not a pullback, sorry, yeah, a pullback, but oh shoot, what's it called? You know how when you go up and then you go back down, that's a pullback, and then you go back up? I guess this is kind of just like a break from its a downside movement. We're trading between this range in the past few days, so between the 0.38 and the 0.236 fib. In the green side volume still doesn't make a good case for a possible bullish breakout, given that again the preceding action was very bearish and has been moving on to the downside. There hasn't been a lot of action happening on the 4-hour chart. Yes, higher high, higher low, not even higher high. It looks like a bottom could be happening, but very unlikely. RSI, it's overvalued. I would honestly, if you're not going to short it, which I would still be skeptical to do, I would recommend just staying out of the market right now because it's so choppy, it's so range bound, it's so hard to trade. Given the circumstances of the situation, no new money is flowing into the crypto sphere, so the money's being sucked out. I would just wait until some signs of bullish action or some signs of life is actually coming into the space again. But I would just focus on the fundamentals right now. So I guess I apologize for no action really happening in the crypto sphere. So take this time to educate yourself a little bit more. And I guess that's it. Don't be like slack off, take initiative, do stuff. And yeah, great analysis. Awesome talking to you guys. Take care. Bye.